All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you live this Friday afternoon, New York time. And
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to an
episode. Let's go straight to the charts. All right. This is my final day in LA. I'm heading back to, capitalist Florida and out of the People's Republic of California, where I was not even able to go and enjoy a bar with live music because I did not have my vaccine papers. So yeah, I'm not very fond of this ridiculous state. So back to where there's freedom, Florida. Okay. So here's the weekly chart. The week is coming to an end, and we have just made a new swing high, and we are on pace to close at a new swing high. Under the assumption that we close at current price, this would make it, let's see, well, I'm going to move this up a smidge. Let's see if we can close above today's high. So if we can close, let's say 51,000, let's say we can close the week above 51,000, which should not be a tall task. By closing the week above 51,000, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be the 10th highest weekly close in the history of Bitcoin. And that is pretty damn bullish. Okay, looking at the moving averages, same thing I've been saying every single stream. We are above all three moving averages. Two of them are rising. All three are in proper order. So there's only one thing left for the moving averages to do in order to have a full-blown long-term bullish picture. And that is for the 20-period moving average to start trending upwards. The MRI is still bullish with a couple of weeks to go before a potential MRI top. And of course, the Lucid SARs are all bullish. I'm going to clean up this daily chart. I think it's time for these Fibonacci lines to go. They're not doing anything. This stop loss line is probably no longer necessary. This was my panic line that if the price of Bitcoin goes below that line, there will be trouble. And as you can see, we broke out with yet another green star candle. This line is also no longer necessary. This is a breakout above prior swing high, which also matches the prior swing low. This arrow is pretty old. We can delete that as well. That was just me being right about the market. These arrows, I think I've been fairly okay with these arrows. I expected us to come down a little bit lower and bounce off the moving average. That did not happen on this MRI top day. We kind of rallied for no reason whatsoever. Then we pulled back and then we consolidated again. I can leave these as they are. Actually, I'm gonna delete them. I like deleting my arrows on public streams. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw a slightly new set. I am now bullish into a daily MRI top. Let's see if we can go up to the $55,000 area. We then pull back into a golden cross. It'll be hard, right? Like the 200-day moving average would really need to start moving upwards, and it's kind of not doing that. This is the 50-period moving average. That's the golden cross. It's going to be hard to pull into it, but that's okay. Maybe we can just pull back into the 50-period moving average after the golden cross. And then the 128 will start trending up by then. So maybe something like this is what I'm looking for at this point. I am pretty damn bullish right now. Why wouldn't I be? We are at a new swing high. We have a green star candle. The last green star candle did not amount to much, but this is a way stronger green star candle. What makes this green star candle significantly stronger than the last green star candle is that there was an additional week of consolidation. And on a daily scale, a week is quite a bit. Actually, more than a week. We've had how many days? It's probably about 2 weeks, right? 15 bars. That is 2 weeks of consolidation. And 2 weeks of consolidation is significantly more than 3 days of consolidation, which is where the last green star candle took place. Now, going long on the last green star candle, while did not result in a very big profitable bullish trade, it certainly did not wreck anybody's position because we did not even touch the moving average that was closest to the price. And on my chart, I am using the 50, the 128, and the 200. Let's look at the funding rates. The funding rates are now favoring the bears very slightly. If you zoom out, look how much time we spent, consolidating here, favoring the bulls. And we're finally breaking out in price. It's almost equivalent to, well, not in scope, but in time. It's fairly similar. We did November up until May. So that is early November, no, mid-November. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Let's do December, January, February, March, April, and then early May, we started the other side. So that's 5 months. And now we have May, June, July, August, 4 months. So we spent about 5 months, favoring the bears. And now we spent 4 months favoring the bulls. And it's about time all of this flips. Now, if you go back out, you can see how you are rising all throughout this area. January, February, March, April. And then we started falling, and now it's time to be rising again. So the big question is, when is a new all-time high expected? So if you look at these arrows, I am, of course, expecting the new all-time high to come in sometime next month, which is great. I would be in Dubai during that time, organizing the Understanding Bitcoin conference in Atlantis on the Palm. So come join us. It'll be an awesome event to teach people how to better use their Bitcoin. Also, if you want to stick around Dubai, you can come and attend the financial summit. If the price is breaking to a new all-time high and we're pushing 75,000, this becomes a somewhat cheap event in dollar terms. Otherwise, it is still somewhat pricey in dollar terms, which is why it is designed for profitable traders, money managers, hedge funds, family offices, high net worth individuals, or someone else that's looking for an amazing vacation, because this is what the resort looks like. And your room will have a private, your villa will have a private pool, and the villa is, of course, included with the conference, with the side of the conference, with the networking event ticket. All right, short-term chart. I'm lying. This is the 3-day chart. Last night during the private Q&A, we talked about Tyler Jenks's Consensio. Let me delete this arrow here. We talked about Tyler Jenks's Consensio. Tyler Jenks's Consensio had the following moving averages for Consensio: 3, 7, and 30. And Mark, who is a bit of an expert on Tyler Jenks's Consensio and all other works of Tyler Jenks, him and I discussed it a little bit. The video of the private Q&A might be out as early as tomorrow, because I don't think I'm doing more private Q&As this week. So we'll try to get that video out publicly as soon as possible. And we kind of had a little discussion, because Tyler Jenks loved using weekly charts for his Consensio, but because Bitcoin trades 7 days a week, 24/7, we both feel that Bitcoin weekly chart for Consensio is not as good as, say, a 3-day chart, because Bitcoin reacts fairly quickly. And we are now looking at the 3-day chart of Consensio for Bitcoin, and it is 100% bullish. It is also on a green star candle. So right now, if Tyler Jenks was still alive and I'm sure we could convince Tyler that a 3-day version of the Bitcoin chart is better than a weekly version for his Consensio model, and he would therefore be 100% fully invested in Bitcoin based on Consensio. That was a little discussion yesterday. We are so close to just breaking out and annihilating these all-time highs. And when we do, I think there will be a swift move up to the $75,000 area before any kind of a meaningful pullback. Short-term chart. This is the 4-hour chart. Like I mentioned yesterday, we were having an MRI top on a 4-hour, and I said look for a 1 to 4 candle correction, with this candle being the first part of the 1 to 4 candle correction. And just like a textbook, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th candle marked the low, and we rallied ever since. We're now on yet another green star candle. We've broken out the previous swing high. We've taken out this swing high from August 23rd as well. And I remain pretty damn bullish on what is happening right now with a 4-hour chart. What about the 1-hour chart? The 1-hour chart is fairly bullish looking from a chart perspective, waiting on the MRI. Look at that. The MRI is on a 1-hour top. We had a beautiful reversal doji candle a few candles earlier. Let's see if we can get a short-term correction, maybe another hour or two, but later this afternoon, I am expecting the price of Bitcoin to start rising. The 1 to 4 candle correction is going to play out. And since all the other time frames are bullish, 4-hour, 3-day, daily, weekly, everything is bullish, I'm expecting prices to break these highs in the very, very near future. Bitcoin dominance continues to struggle. I believe that should be an MRI buy coming up once the MRI loads. Let's try that again. Now that's a couple of days away. Let's see what happens. Maybe Bitcoin will rally versus shitcoins. GBTC has not broken its high of last week or 2 weeks ago, August 23rd. The premium is still very depressed. But like I said, once FOMO sets in, this premium is gonna go through the roof. Gold is rallying, yet another green star candle. This is a stronger green star candle than the last green star candle. I have become bullish on gold again ever since breaking this declining downtrend line. So let's see if gold can rally past its swing high. I think once it rallies past the prior swing high of 1900, it will accelerate to the upside. Once it breaks the MRI resistance at 1960, it will accelerate one more time, and then it will probably double top somewhere in the $2,000 area, pull back a little bit down to the low 1900s, and then bust out probably next year. I do think it will challenge the all-time high later this year. Oil, let's stay away from oil. I don't like the chart. S&P 500 is on a daily MRI top. Today is Friday, so I would simply be careful. Oh wait, today's Friday with a holiday coming up on Monday. Yeah, I would just stay away and wait till next week. This is a 1 to 4 candle correction. I still think the S&P 500 is fairly bullish overall, and it is going to go higher, and therefore just a short term, probably most likely consolidation. At worst, a pullback to the moving average, so maybe down a few $100, a few hundred points, or maybe 800, maybe 50 points, 100 points. Nothing crazy. I'm still bullish on the S&P. Let's see. Let's go to JMIA. JMIA has been one of our favorite trades, especially this month, last month. I remain bullish on JMIA. Let me look at your live chat. I am going to get going. I was going to cut this video short. Someone is asking for Nvidia. Nvidia looks very bullish. Look at that. We had an MRI top. We had a 1 to 4 candle correction. We have now gone higher. We are working on a new all-time close. Guys, if you watch my videos long enough, you know how I trade. I love new all-time highs. I am bullish on new all-time highs. You have to be a complete crazy to be bearish at a new all-time high. So this is a new all-time high at the close, not on the intraday, but on the close, which is more important than intraday. Today is Friday, however. I don't like entering positions on Fridays. Even I never enter positions on Fridays, with Mondays being a holiday. So there's absolutely nothing to do if you're not holding the stock. If I have been bullish this stock for a while, I would continue to just hold it. Look at that beautiful MRI top right here, beautiful MRI body here, beautiful MRI top here. And this was just a short-term correction because we are consolidating at the top, and I would expect Nvidia to go up and up and up. So I am certainly bullish on Nvidia. The weekly chart tells me there is at least 3 to 4 more weeks of upside, and this thing can easily break 250 before it tops, especially with the market, overall market, as bullish as it is. Let's look at Square. Square remains in this horizontal channel. We had a weekly MRI top in Square, which pulled us down for 1 to 4 candles. We are now consolidating near the top. I don't like the fact that we've gone up from the bottom of this channel into the top of this channel without any kind of a critical correction. On a daily scale, we have also gone almost straight up. I would like for this to consolidate more, or a pullback to the 200-day moving average, the middle of the channel, before a breakout. I would just feel a little bit uncomfortable with a big breakout right now, even though it's still consolidated for almost an entire year. I mean, I'm certainly leaning bullish here. Just feels like there should be a little bit longer of a consolidation. Look at the consolidation that took place before the major breakout. It was from September 2018, and then the breakout did not happen until June 2020. So that is almost 2 full years. And we made a low here. I would have probably been uncomfortable with the break of this high coming off the low, but we know this low was the COVID panic. Also love seeing the MRI tops right at the tops right there. Feels like there should be a little bit longer of a consolidation, maybe 6 more months, and break out in early 2022. But either way, I'm certainly leaning way more bullish than bearish on this asset. All right, guys, that would be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. And hopefully I will see a bunch of you in Dubai come out to Understanding Bitcoin. Stick around for the financial summit. We will keep you posted on Unconfiscatable in Las Vegas in March. Here's my October calendar of other events. There's actually other events I should probably add to my calendar. And other than that, you can support by entering the private Q&A, which should publish tomorrow or the day after. I also have the on-demand videos, including Tyler Jenks's old workshops, which are slowly becoming free, 1 per year, probably around Christmas time. I'll probably make this one free, and then we'll be just down to Consensio and the Hyperwave videos. And there is also, of course, the MRI indicator. All right, thank you guys, and see you all on the next one.